He's on fire. Fantastic performance.
Oh, what a leap. Takes a superb catch. What a win. That's done it. The whole team running over to celebrate.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Laughing Coyote. This is Cricket 19 Predicts, second ODI of England versus Australia. Excuse me, like I said, I'm sick. Still am. Was in the previous ones as well. But yeah, I'm going to try to match the lineups with the first ODI. Australia won it like I predicted Australia was going to win. The game disagreed with me. And yeah, this one, the second game, I think Australia is not going to win. I think England's going to win this one. Make it a bit interesting for the last game. And do let me know who you think is going to win. But yeah, let's jump into this game. Alright, here we go. Second ODI at the Emirates, Old Trafford. Same venue as the first one. It was a pretty high scoring game. It was an interesting game. Sam Billings got 100 in it. Maxwell finally got back in form. That was good to see. I like watching him play. It's heads. Head was called by Australia. Aaron Finch has a decision to make. And he has chosen to have a bat first here. Chris Wokes will open the bowling for England. First ball to Aaron Finch, and it's just going to be a dot. There you have it. So that's how we start things off. Just a dot. Easy does it. Second delivery of the game, though. Very different as he goes into that mid-wicket area. Times it to perfection, and Aaron Finch picks up 4 runs. First boundary of the day. And he goes on the offside. A lovely square drive. He's given the fielders a chase here. Fielder's not giving it up. And he stopped it to his credit. And they've taken 3 runs, saving 1 run right there for the fielder. It's a lovely flick of the wrist from Aaron Finch. So far it's all Finchy. Warney's faced 2 deliveries. He's not scored any. Here he goes. Over mid-off. And is that going to be first boundary for David? Yes, it is. First boundary of the day for David Warner. Thick outside edge. No first lip, and he'll race away to the boundary for 4. Warney now getting into the groove. That's a lovely flick of the wrist off his pads. That will race away to the boundary for 4 as well. Warney did not really score all that many runs in the first game. Aaron Finch is gone as well. 13 he's gone on. 16 is what he scored in the last game. So 3 runs short of what he did in the last game. His poor form continues. And David Warner, luckily, still out there. He only scored 6 runs in the last one. Oh, a bit of a mix-up. Well, someone's getting out, and I'm afraid it's David Warner. Yep, that's the end of him. Wait, hold on. Was that David Warner? Yeah, it is David Warner, and that's it. That's the end of David Warner. Unfortunate here. He got out not to really any fault of his. Well, to be honest, I mean, it's a run out. It's a really poor one, by the way. So both of the batsmen are at fault, obviously. And he's gone for 16. Poor run continues. Marnus Labuschagne got a chance in his last game. Couldn't really capitalise on all that much, but here he's off the mark with a boundary. Nearly clears the road for 6 runs, but he'll get 4 runs instead. That's a lovely shot from Stoinis. He was in great nick in the last game. Came out quite early at number 3 and got about 40-odd runs. It was a very good show from him. Marnus Labuschagne he's gotten 2 boundaries here now. It's another lovely boundary from him. He'd be very much looking to capitalise on this opportunity. Now, it's very funny. He got his test debut because Steve Smith got injured in the Ashes. And he's got his ODI debut in the same circumstances. Steve Smith got injured in the nets. And so Labuschagne got the chance. Although he did not really capitalise on that opportunity like he did in the Ashes series. That's a drop catch. Marnus Labuschagne survives. Now Rashid comes into the attack. That's a lovely shot off his pads. There's a fielder coming under it, but all he can do is watch the ball sail over the road for a 75-meter long 6. Now he goes on the offside, beats the fielder. That's another boundary from Stoney. Goes over Cavanaugh, deep cover. And so that will race away to the boundary for 4 as well. It's a very good shot, elegant shot between the two fielders. He'll find the road. 40 runs he scored, just 10 away from his half-ton. That's a close one. Mark Wood once said, I don't think it will be given out. It was a pretty close one though, but no, I don't think it's out. Aleem Dar agrees, says not out. It is. That's a lovely shot from Madness. Fielder coming under it. He takes the catch, but he has to go over the rope. He could have pushed that back in, but it's all right. He didn't, and he gave up 6 runs. Now he goes over. That's Stoinis mid-off and collects 4 runs, 23 runs. He moves on. That's a good shot, but there's a fielder coming under it. Will he hang on to it this time? No, he does not. This time he does push it back in. Same as last time. If he'd actually hung on to that, that would have been a 6. So he did not. He pushed it back in. It looked like a dropped catch, but no, that was on purpose. He's played it straight to the fielder. Labuschagne, 1 run taken. That's all he needed to get his half-ton. Maiden 50 in ODI for Martin Labuschagne, and a very good strike rate as well, 102. That is very impressive. 7 4s and 2 6s. It's given him a bit too much room. He's made the most of it. It's Marcus Stoinis. He's an absolute giant. You cannot do that, not against someone like him. He's gonna put him away. Oh, stretched a bit. Oh my, he's gone. It's a weird one, you know. He's got an inside edge. I think it came off his pad and then his thigh popped up into the air. I don't know, let's see. Yeah, inside edge onto his thigh and then popped up into the air. And Josh Butler, making no mistake there, 58 runs he's gone for. Mitch Marsh comes out to bat. Now, Mitch Marsh was in fantastic form as well. And Stoinis is gone as well. Yes, he is. That is a very good catch. Very close to the rope. Those are very difficult. Chris Wilkes makes no mistake, makes sure he stays inside the rope, unlike Joffre, who went over the rope. But yeah, Mitch Marsh was in a pretty good nick. He's got his first runs here through a boundary. 70-odd runs he got in the first ODI. 77 scored by Maxwell as well, but Maxwell is gone. He's not scored too many here. Well, actually, no, he's not gone. Maxwell's not even come out to bat yet. What am I talking about? Alex Carey is in trouble. I don't think it's out. No, I agree with Erasmus. It's not out. They're going to review it. I don't think they will, because that's just... Oh, they are. Okay. Muinelli has convinced Owen Morgan to review that decision. It's a very poor one. It's miles outside of off, and it's not even going to go on to hit the off stump. I don't think so. It was the wrong one. The one that kept going straight didn't turn. So, yeah, maybe it would have clipped the stumps, but even then it would have been umpire's call. And like I said, impacts outside of off, so that wouldn't have mattered anyways. Al Rashid comes into the middle now. Lovely flick of the wrist from Alex Carey, and onto the rope it goes for 4 runs. Mitch Marsh tries to block it. He has blocked it pretty well. I'm not entirely sure why they're appealing for that one. The umpire's a bit confused too. That's a good shot, but there's the problem. I don't think he's got all of it enough to clear the rope. No, he does not. He's placed it straight into the hands of Joffre Archer, who on this occasion does well, takes the catch. And there he is, Glenn Maxwell, the man in top form. Well, let's be honest, he wasn't too good in the T20 series, but he was great in the first ODI. And Mitch Marsh goes over the top for 6 runs. Both of these batsmen were in superb form in the last game. Both of them scored over 70 runs. And it's going to be a very good one here. Mitch Marsh hits 2 back-to-back 6s off Joffre. And Maxwell waits for 9 deliveries before he gets off the mark, and gets off the mark over a reverse sweep. Now, that's very typical of Glenn Maxwell, but what's not typical is him blocking 8 deliveries straight. That's not very Maxwell-like, but he's into double digits, and well, let's make it 14 after that shot. Mitch Marsh at the other end is in his early 20s, and with that he'll move exactly halfway past down 20s and onto the 30s. He'll move on eventually. And that's a nick from Maxwell. He's lucky on that occasion. It does not carry to the field. It goes into the gap and onto the road for 4 runs. Now, this is a very well-controlled shot, not a nick at all, not lucky at all, just all skill there from Maxi. Now, he's gone after him there, and I think he's going to clear the field around the rope, and he does. 82 meters long. It's a lovely hit from the brute Glenn Maxwell. Oh, outside edge. That's the end of Maxwell's innings. He's gone. I think it's Wilkes who's got him. And Joffre, sorry, who's got him. And Pat Cummins comes out to bat now. Australia in a little bit of a trouble. These lower order batsmen, Pat Cummins, Mitch Marsh, and well, Marsh is not really a lower order batsman, but Cummins and Stark will have to really contribute, and Cummins is doing really well. That's a 4 and a 6 now. That's 10 runs from him. That is very valuable runs. But Mitch Marsh has to stay out there for as long as he can at the other end as well. And I don't think he has to worry much with Cummins on strike, because look at that. Oh my goodness, he's batting better than Mitch Stark. Mitch Marsh does. I'm going to say Stark and Marsh, and I'm going to mix those a lot. Like I said, I'm a bit sick as well, and also both of their names are Mitchell, so there's that. Look at that. Patrick Cummins. We hardly knew him. That's another boundary. 30 runs he moves on to, of 25 deliveries as well. And, tried to be a bit too cheeky. He scored a few runs. He was very aggressive as well, 115 strike rate. He tried to get ahead of himself. You have to be a bit careful, and you can't be too careless. Mitch Stark is like, you know what? Throwing caution to the wind. First delivery, boom, goes for 6 runs. And a big one as well, 90 meters long. Now he goes on the offside. Mitch Marsh is still on 30, by the way. It's all the tail enders. Oh, what a throw. That's the end of Mitch Marsh, actually. That's the end of Mitch Marsh. So Australia in a bit of trouble now, because the only proper batsman is gone, although the way Pat Cummins batted, and now Stark is batting, who is to say they are not proper batsmen, because like I said, the way they're batting is just majestic to watch. That's a lovely shot from Adam Zamps. Is that a 6? Nearly. One bounce over the rope for 4. Zampa has entered double digits as well, and he's going to move on to 14 with that. That's what I'm talking about. Who is to say who's a proper batsman and who's not? The way these tail enders are batting, they're batting better than some of the top order batsmen did, especially this guy and Cummins. 26, he moves on to. What a cheeky shot. That's not the kind of shot you expect from a player like Mitch Stark, but he's done it, and he's done it with so much confidence. There he goes again. I think that's going to be a 6, actually. In fact, it is. 36, he moves on to 79 meters long 6. This is quite a cameo from Starky boy. Actually, it's a proper innings. That's his 41 runs he's on. And I think that's going to be another 6. I think he has cleared the rope. Yeah, betcha. 75 meters long, that is. He's taken Adil Rashid on. Mitch Stark on 48. Who would have thunk it? But here we are. Adam Zampa now with a lovely shot on the offside, very close to the 300 mark. He's tried to take him on. Has he cleared him? Has he? No, he has not. That's the end of Mitch Stark's innings. Just 2 runs short of his half-ton. Mark Wood takes a lovely catch. Josh Hazelwood comes out to bat. 292 there on. Adam Zampa continuing his domination. Oh, that is very good fielding. And a bit of a mix-up, but in the end deciding against the 3rd run. And just 4 runs away from 300, and there it is. Lovely shot from Adam Zampa to bring up 300 runs for Australia. Zamps is really taking them on. I'm loving this display of amazing batsmen and aggression from the tail enders, the people that you least expect it from. Wow, that's gone for 6. The fielder could have done a lot better, but it does not matter. Adil Rashid is clearly not too happy with this fielder there. But it happens, it's part of the game. It's alright. It's alright. It happens to the best of us. 42, Adam Zampa moves on to. That's a lovely shot from Hazelwood. It's going to be first boundary of the day for Hazelwood. 320 runs there on. Inside edge, very unlucky, and Zampa does not get to his half-ton as well. And that's the end of that innings. I must say, that's a lot of runs. England will have to dig deep to chase this down. But if there's any team who can do it, it's England. Like I said in the previous video, England at the moment, for me at least, is the best white ball cricket team. And therefore, I have confidence in them to chase this down. Like I said, if there is a team that can chase it down, it's Inglaterra. or the Three Lions. Mid-sack will be opening the bowling for Australia. Jason Roy to face the first delivery, and Johnny Bairstow at the other end awaiting his turn. Here we go, first delivery. Lovely hook, straight to the fielder though. Only just 1 run for Jason Roy. Off the mark, off the very first delivery of their innings. Now then, lovely back foot punch from Johnny Bairstow, the ginger. That's going to race away to the boundary for 4 as well. And, outside edge. Thick edge between the two fielders, and will race away to the boundary for 4. Johnny Bairstow tries to slash it on the offside. Unsuccessful. What a throw from the Aussie fielder on that occasion. He's gone, mate. He's absolutely gone. He's out. That's the end of Jason Roy. Amazing fielding. And number 20 is gone. Jason Roy, the South African Englishman, is gone out, run out of just 9 runs and 5 deliveries. And Joe Root is the next batsman to come in the middle. It's so good to see him back on the side. I mean, that is very poor fielding. And I think that'll race away to the boundary for 4. It's Rooty. He times him well. He times him really well. Yep, that's gone. The fielder just kind of gave up there at the end, which I'm kind of disappointed by. A lovely shot from Rooty on the offside, and is that going to race away to the boundary for 4? I think so. The fielder did not give up the chase, and he was successful in chasing it down in the end, saving his team just 1 run. It's a lovely shot from Joe Root. You're not stopping that one. That's gone for 4 double digits. Here we go. Joe Root enters it. Into extra cover he goes. It's going to be a 4. That's definitely going to be a 4. He's timed the ears off of that one. That one's not stopping until something stops it, and that something's going to be the fence. There you have it. It's gone to the rope for 4 runs. All right, he's getting a bit ahead of himself. There's a fielder on the rope. No! All right, that's a very poor effort from the fielder on the rope, and that's going to be 6 runs. That's a very good square drive from Johnny Bass. So it's going to race away to the boundary for 4 as well. And, that's straight in front. That is straight in front. That's as straight as it gets. Joe Root has gone for 34 of 20 deliveries. Very aggressive, very unlike Root. I guess he's trying to prove to the selectors that he can be aggressive and he can play in the T20 side as well. I guess that's what he's playing for. Or maybe he's trying to land a IPL contract. Who knows? Well, that's straight in front. That's pad first, bat second. Adam Zampa gets yet another wicket, and I think a very important wicket. It's Owen Morgan, the skipper, who's gone. And Josh Butler, the next batsman to walk in the middle. He's taking him on. First delivery. Is that going to be a 6? In fact, it is. Yes, it is. Look at that. Lovely hit from Josh Butler. Off the mark with a lovely, lovely long hit. Johnny Bairstow, by the way, played really well in the last game. 84 runs he scored, and he's still out of there after his team's lost 3 wickets. Josh Butler wasn't too good. He got out for just 1 run. Sam Billings was spectacular, but like we found out in the end, the efforts of Johnny Bairstow and Sam Billings were in vain as England lost that game. But today I'm sure these two will fight and make sure their team wins, as I bidded them. Bidded? Is that a word? Well, it is now. That's a lovely shot from Butler straight down the ground. But yeah, like I said, they're going to win, and I even though it's a huge target, I still believe they're going to chase this one down. 46 Bairstow moves on to, and there you have it. That's 50 up for Bairstow. 53 deliveries. Very good innings. His perfect form continues here as well. And there it is, 50 up, 94.3 strike rate, 6 and 7 fours. Very good to see him in form. Amazing nick. And some lovely shot from Josh Butler. Josh Butler realizing that if he does not score, and Bairstow at the other end is scoring, he scored amazingly well in the last game as well, and he's doing well in this one as well. Joshy Butler is like, my position in the team is in jeopardy, because that's the guy who can be behind the sticks, and well, he's doing spectacular in front of him as well. And let's be honest, Josh Butler have not been particularly good behind the sticks. He has been spectacular in front of him, but not so much behind. And so he's trying to make up for it. Oh, that does not look out to me. Okay, Alimdar says it's out. Good review. That did not look out to me. Okay. Right, so it wasn't just me. Sometimes you see it and you're like, wait, that's not out, and they give it, and then you're like, wait, I'm an idiot, that is out. But no, it's not out. I'm actually right for once. Look at that, it's missing the off stump. like I thought it was. And so that's a very good decision by Josh Butler to review that one. And not a great one for Alimdar. Doesn't really get him wrong all that often. After all, he is a human. After all, did I mess that song up? I did, didn't I? That's a lovely shot by Josh Butler into the extra cover area. 39 runs he moves on to, very close to his Afton. Just 11 runs will make it just 9 runs. Oh, no, 7 runs. What? Mathematics, in it. I'm sick. Come on, forgive me. It's a lovely shot from Joshy Butler. No, Johnny Bairstow. I'm confusing my two wikis. Johnny Bairstow was. Now it's Josh Butler. 47 he moves on to, make it 48. And, oh, that's straight to the fielder. That's going to be the end of Josh Butler. In fact, it is the end of Josh Butler. He's gone just 2 runs short of his half-ton. And Sam Billings, the man in top form, the man who got 100, a lovely 100, a maiden 100, is now into the middle. And there it is, first boundary of the day for Sammy Billings today. That's a lovely shot off his pads, and he will beat the square leg fielder, deep square leg that is. Johnny Bairstow now back on strike. 78 he's on. I think that might be the end of Johnny. It is the end of Johnny Bairstow. Oh, very good innings comes to an end. 78 runs he was on of 81 deliveries. 2 sixes, 10 fours. Moeen Ali is the next batsman to walk into the middle. England now in a bit of a trouble, but remember, Australia was very similar at this point. They had lost, I think, 6 wickets, if I remember correctly. But they ended up getting to 320, and they didn't even have as deep of a batting order as England does. England has a very deep batting order. So, yeah, I'm still very much, in favor of England winning this game, even though they have lost quick wickets here. There it is, moving on with a maximum 99 meters long, nearly getting into the triple digits with the distance. That's a lovely boundary for 4 runs as well. That's another lovely shot. He slapped that one away. Not stopping that one, mate. 21 he moves on to that. Sam Billings at the other end is wreaking havoc as well. This partnership is proving to be a bit too dangerous. It's getting closer and closer to that 50 mark. Goes over point, no deep point, and so it will race away the boundary for 4. Just 9 runs away from his 50 now. Moeen Ali with a lovely shot. 25 he'll move on to exactly halfway point to his 50. He's getting ahead of himself though. Has he cleared the fielder? No, he has not. That's exactly what I was talking about. He got a bit too ahead of himself, and well, he's lost his wicket in the process. It's a lovely shot into extra cover from Chris Wokes. First delivery's faced, and that's going to be a boundary from Wokesy. Sam Billings, 41 runs he's on. It's a lovely shot behind square leg. He's going to beat him. Actually, that's gone all the way for 6. Yes, it has. 92 meters long. It's a shot and a half. It's getting very close to his half-ton, Sam. Oh, that's an outside edge. Chris Wokesy is gone. Chris Wokes is gone as well. Is Australia going to win this game and secure the series? It might happen, but I still believe England has got this. Well, okay, I might have spoken about it. No, that's actually a 6. His foot is on the rope. Look at that. That is very poor fielding. But Jofra will take it, though. That's 6 runs for Jofra and England, and they desperately need as many runs as they can get because they do not have too many wickets left. So they'll have to try and score as quickly as possible. That's a very good shot from Sam Billings. 4 runs, and with that he brings up 50 runs as well. Again, Sam, the last man standing for England. Will this time he get the win for England, though? We are about to find out soon. Jofra Archer takes someone off his pads. He's very strong, and he beats the fielder. That's 6 runs. 38 runs required of 42. The asking rate is very low. The run rate is not a problem at all. The problem for England here is the fact that they only have 3 wickets and only 1 proper batsman. If Sam Billings is out, then they will be under immense pressure. By the way Jofra is batting, though, I don't think they've got anything to worry about. That's a lovely shot from Sammy. It's going to race away to the boundary for 4 as well. 72 he moves on to. It's another beautiful shot. I think that's going to be 6. In fact, it is 6. 78 he moves on to. There he goes. Oh no, that does not look out to me, I'll be honest. He's not only hit it with a bat, looked a bit outside of off, or leg in this case, sorry. The impact, I mean, I'm not entirely sure. They might not review it. Well, he's not reviewed it. I guess it was pad first, then bat. At 78 runs, he's gone for a very valiant effort, and he's put England in a very comfortable position. Al Rashid is coming out to the middle now. Jofra Archer on strike. That's a very good shot. Just 2 runs required to win now, and there you have it. There you have it. There it is. There is it? Yeah, it is. All right, here we go. England have won the game and tied the series 1-1. England have won it by 2 wickets. Cricket 19 agrees with me. Moeen Ali gets the man of the match for his bowling and a little bit of batting. But do let me know, do you agree with me? And Cricket 19, do you think England will win? Or do you think Australia will what did I just say? Will win and secure the series? I don't think so. I think England's going to make a comeback. But I can be wrong. I have been wrong in the past. So do let me know what you think. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, do drop a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Do consider becoming a channel member as well if you can. Thank you to everyone who has become a channel member already. And yeah, as you can tell, I'm a bit sick, so that's why I'm doing these sort of commentaries. As soon as I'm better, I will start the fans leagues. I have them planned. Trust me, I have the teams, everything ready. I'm just waiting for me to get better, for me to be able to commentate. But look at that inning. Sam Billings, 78 of 60. That's just spectacular yet again. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice